everybody. Welcome to Smash the Pass. See, the thing is, we created this because some people in the manosphere like to play a game of Smash the Pass with unobtainable women. We're doing the same thing, but more realistic. Take it away, Yam.
It's quasi-realistic, but we have some images pulled up here of Pokemon and various women who are in the anime community. And here's the first one. So you tell me if this one's good. Are you looking at the brand?
I'm looking through the brand right now. I'm going through it right now.
All right, it says images 4. That one is that one good or bad?
I think that might be okay.
It's okay. All right, let's try it. So that is Kobayashi.
Yeah, that's a smash. Well, what would you say?
Well, I'm typically a fan, or I'm kind of a fan of Lulu. This one right here. She's much better, in my opinion. She seems more submissive. Low key. Submissive. But if I had to pick a waifu, for Laifu, I probably would pick Vaporeon. I mean, just that face just screams personable and emotional and emotionally there for you. Like Vaporeon's never gonna leave your side, even after you're done smashing. Vaporeon's gonna stay for the laughs. Live, laugh, love. You know.
Kobayashi for me, like she for me, from my understanding, is she'll take care of you. You know, after you're done, even before, during, and after you're done smashing, she'll take care of you. You know.
Mhm.
She'll definitely take care of you.
That's important because as a waifu, you got to look at the long term. You can't just look at what's going to be nice the first couple nights. You know, you bed her down. Because the point of a waifu is to, I guess, make you into a better person, not to help you fall into your lustful desires.
Right.
One person that gets mentioned a lot in the Pokemon community would be Mewtwo. Right. And the problem I have with Mewtwo is, you see that tail? That tail will be awfully hard to ignore. You know, if you're trying to get frisky with Mewtwo, you just got. I mean, there's some thickness there, but it's just it's not. I wouldn't typically go for it. You know, that's just me personally.
My thing would be the attitude. Well, I mean, I know once you get past the attitude, there's a soft underlay underneath, but I mean, it's what it is.
It's like he's a little it's just a little self-obsessed, you know. I mean, typically those people end up being actually good lovers, you know, because they kind of like they're trying to outperform themselves in the bedroom. Typically is how it works. And so I'm pulling up something else right here. I got this one. And now this one I think is a hot take for both of us, because Mega Gardevoir is to you a strong pick, but I think it's like I would be kind of nervous if she's reading my mind. Like a lot of people say the mind reading thing is a plus, but for me, I don't want her delving into my brain like that.
Yeah, for me, it's finally okay. You made your For me, I don't mind the mind reading things like that. If you like, they just either A, you're gonna try it, or B, you're gonna be repulsed. You're not gonna want to do it again. You know. So mind reading, it doesn't matter to me because you're either gonna want to try it, or you're gonna be repulsed and never want to delve into my brain again. You're never gonna want to ask what I'm thinking ever again. see it. It's like look here. I'm no MGTOW. I am no MGTOW Reezy, but you delve into my mind, you'll find some pretty dark stuff. Shout out to MGTOW Reezy for that one. He's creative.
Yeah, and I think like when you ask like an anime person what their ideal girl would be, they probably would think something like this, cosplaying in a nice outfit. Like that would be kind of like, oh wow. But you gotta watch out. You gotta watch out for those.
Yeah, that's a pass. That's a pass for me.
Yeah, this is a strong pass. Strong pass. I can't tell what she's got underneath that hard exterior.
Pass.
Yeah,
it's a bona fide pass. You see?
I'm not going.
All right.
Yeah, you have to be pretty desperate in order to want to go for that one right there, in my opinion. What else we got? We got good old Snorlax.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a smash. It's more like a mattress.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a smash for me personally, but
I mean,
he would be nice to just like cuddle up, like especially if he's just like not going anywhere and you need to take a nap. I mean, it's just he's the perfect place. Lay on the stomach, pass out.
Yeah.
He can even use snore to basically cure your insomnia.
Right. So
that's a good. He's got some zaddy vibes for sure. Yep.
Yeah, but that's definitely a pass, but it's a usable mattress.
Yes, good for naps, but not necessarily for nookie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One common misconception is that Lickitung would be a good partner, and the problem is that a lot of people disagree because his tongue actually inflicts paralysis, which is not good because then you're not feeling anything. You're not feeling the pleasure from seeing what that mouth do. Essentially, which is not good. I mean, you want to feel that. You want to feel every. You could. It's almost like you want your sex life to be. If you want it to be a song, it has to be an Aerosmith song. It can't be like It can't be like Suzanne Vega.
We don't want R. Kelly or Bill Cosby.
Exactly. We don't want to be drugged as we're with our waifus. Like that just can't happen. Another common misconception is Weeping Bell. Weeping Bell right there. That's a huge pass for me. I mean, it looks like they got some. This guy looks like a kind of like a talented mouth there, and the leaves. It looks like you can like hold on to the leaves, but it's not working. It's not working for me.
I don't see how that can work. Plus, it's like.
So I mean, everybody goes for a Weeping Bell, Bellsprout, Geodude.
But it's like
just because they got big mouths, or like another one that gets it is the pre-evolution of what is it, Quagshire or something, Quagmire?
I don't know.
Or Wobbuffet.
I don't see. I can't do anything that looks like that. It's like I don't see how that can work out.
Okay, I got another one for you. What has two thumbs and is a Pokemon that a lot of people want to bang?
I think it's the Lopunny.
That one too, but Lopunny. I think everyone knows not to trust Lopunny.
Right. It's a Twitch streamer. Nothing more, nothing less. Well, after she's done with you, she's gonna go online.
I mean, there's a little bit of chunkiness to work with there with Lopunny, but like I said, it's the eyes, it's the attitude, it's the overall. It's her overall, like the way that she the way that she moves, you can tell that she's not. She's for Route 106 basically.
she's for I-90 truck stop.
She's for the bike.
For the I-81.
Yeah, she's basically
She's for the Iowa 80.
She's basically for the bike route between, in the Hoenn region, between the, the fire gym and the water gym.
She's for surgeons. She's for the Iowa 80.
Is that you have to cast like HM cut just to get through her tough exterior, because she got the smugness of an ethot, which is not good. You never want to go for the smug one. All right, what about this one?
If you're in the Fat Opera Singers, then it's for you. But I honestly, I don't know how anybody could, but I mean, she got jets going for her, but the rest, like,
it's working for some people. It's working. I'm seeing some nods. Seeing some green lights here.
Yeah, I mean, it's a yellow light for me. The lights have to be out.
The lights
have to be out.
The flashing red. Go as clear.
The lights have to be completely out.
Mm-hmm. All right, we're gonna get into some of the emerald, ruby, sapphire breeds here. So, pardon me, real quick while I pull those up. What about Giratina? Like Giratina. Now that. Oh, Giratina. Well, Giratina is just like, I don't know. You kind of get like MILF vibes from Giratina, especially when she's in her transform. When it's like, I don't even think that it's it has a gender.
Can I tell you how much my knowledge about Pokemon is? If I were to go to sleep in a coma, I would still think that there's 150 Pokemon.
Wow.
Yeah.
But this is Rayquaza. Now I think Rayquaza is actually, a lot of people pick Rayquaza when they don't really realize they're picking Rayquaza for a Pokemon waifu, because he basically represents abusive relationships, or submissive dominant relationships, because he will wrap you up. People will be getting the Arbok, people will be getting the Ekans, people will get the Rayquaza. And it's not everybody can get the Rayquaza. Some people got to do gotta get a Doug Trio. Some people are rocking the Doug Trio, other people are rocking Rayquaza. It is what it is. And so I mean, we're basically just trolling people that. Harry Kun says he's massive, but so is Tentacruel. I mean, are you gonna say no to one night with Tentacruel? And I mean, Rayquaza is also immortal, or he's lived for hundreds and hundreds of years. So I'm sure he has stories of watching Entei fight Suicune and stuff like that. Like just he'd be good to take to parties if the party is big enough.
Right.
Yeah, one thing that I don't see people mention though, in terms of like waifu material, would be insect Pokemon. Like I think there's a lot of breedable, submissive bug Pokemon. Like one would be there's that one that's the beetle. Heracross. I mean, Heracross has those, like, he definitely has the masculine DILF vibes. Here, I'll just post a picture of him so you guys can get a good look. I mean, Heracross, if you look at the eyes too in Heracross, just jovial, just a very jovial fella. And looks like you could definitely spend a night, just with laughs, just on laughs. He looks like he can
Just have a
provide.
beer. Like have a beer with him, you know? Like
Exactly. Or
have a
like
beer
if
and
he's
crack jokes.
yeah, or like for him it would be like a sugar, like some sort of like glucose drink or something, glucose mixture, something like that. But yeah,
Right,
Heracross is a great
like
first time wife. Like my first wife it would be Heracross.
to me it's like drinking buddy, like a drinking buddy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Wonderful, like shit. Basically, like you use that horn to bowl fat chicks out the way.
Exactly. I mean, he just seems like he would take. It would take. It would take a lot to basically. It's like bros before hoes. It'd be like Heracross before low punnies.
Right.
You know. And then yeah, okay. So now we're getting into some more milfy type Pokemon waifus, which is the ideal combination. Like if you can actually have anything, it would be these. But that doesn't mean that they're still highly controversial. So I mean, stay tuned because you got on one hand over here you got Kangaskhan.
I mean, yeah.
And it's
I
just
mean,
like motherly, caring, but it's going to be hard to get rid of the kid.
right. That's the thing. It's a single mother.
Yeah, Kangaskhan is a single mother. So it's just like, is she going to have time for me? Or is this going to be a thing where, I have to just provide all the PP up and zinc just to get her up
I
to
mean,
where I
like
need
we
her
can
to be?
provide the zinc. We can provide the zinc and the protein.
Because, yeah, if she's just going to be, if I can't teach her pound without getting rid of another one of her like essential moves, or because Kangaskhan's kind of like a HM slave. Let's be
Well,
honest.
yeah. Well, I see it is like tell the little kid to hide his head in the pouch. While feed you all the zinc you need.
Well, the pouch is actually that'd be kind of. I mean, you can the pouch you can use it as a handle. You could use it as you know as a
Storage.
stepping stool. You could use it as storage. You could, yeah, like I said, you could use it to like step up, so you can get up to where Kangaskhan that mouth is at. Oh, okay, I got one, and this one's gonna make. I think this one's gonna blow your mind. Hold on.
Ready when you are.
Okay. All right, Omastar.
Omastar.
Yes, I'm getting you the image right now. Omastar. Check this out. Check. Oh, by the way, here's Giratina. Giratina is in I think platinum or like Giratina is like an eternal like god of like it's like a underworld god of like the negative space. So
Well, yeah. I mean,
it would not have a problem extracting whatever it needs from you, being all powerful, like sort of god Pokemon.
true. Wouldn't have any problems.
No, it would be like it would take care of you and make sure that it might have some ulterior motives, but it would take care of you. Oh, here, Omastar.
I'm not sure if that's a beak or a mouse, but
I mean, yeah, it's a beak mouth.
the
But I mean,
tentacles, we might be able to work with the tentacles, but
exactly. I mean, the teeth look formidable and terrible, but I don't think it would be that bad. I mean, you just have to put up with a little bit of scrapage action.
yeah. I mean, the shell could be used as a back scratcher. You know?
True. Yeah, and then if I'm looking at the Mega Omastar, some drawings of the Mega Omastar, and it kind of like the tentacles become more like lapras like, and they have more suction cups on them. So I mean, it could be good. You never know. Now, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no to that. It's definitely not a pass. But like I said, like you said, it's probably like a yellow light, more of a yellow light.
Yeah, more of a yellow light.
Mm-hmm.
Approach with perform with caution.
Right. What about this one, Aerodactyl?
That jaw,
that jaw. That jaw
though.
though.
That jaw.
And it doesn't cause paralysis. I mean, think about it.
I mean, that tongue works well. We can work with the tongue, you know. I mean, it's not.
I think this is an easy smash for me.
It would be a greenish yellow. It would be a greenish yellow light. It would be maybe a flashing yellow light.
I would say yield for pedestrians, but you could like fly in the air while also getting the work. So I mean, you get to sightsee. Also, I mean, Aerodactyl does have Fossil Fang, which I mean, if you don't have, it's an attack that does more damage if it's if your bench is empty, if it's the only Pokemon for you. So I mean, as a waifu that you are pledge yourself to, it actually makes the Pokemon more effective.
Right.
So I mean, it's something to consider for sure. And it can learn Hyper Beam. So yeah.
Let's see it work with something like that.
Definitely. I mean, the other bug Pokemon, I mean, Scyther, that's the easy smash for me.
You just don't want it to hug you.
No, because it would literally eviscerate you. But I mean, Cocoon, or what is that? What it's called? The one that turns into Butterfree.
They think it's freaking Caterpie and something Metapod, and then
it's Caterpie. No, well that's Weedle, right? Weedle, Kakuna, and Beedrill, and then the Mega Beedrill. But
what are we working with here? Or is that for another time?
We might have to save these because I'm realizing there's a lot. there's a lot of Pokemon, dude. We don't have time to do all of these.
Yeah, let's get into other animes.
But back to animes, animes though. But for real though, y'all, if you guys have your favorite Pokemons that you would, that are smashable, please put them in the comment section and leave us a message on why. But moving on past Pokemon. The Dragon Mane, I thought it was funny, your whole Dragon Mane thing, but Tsunade is a very popular waifu choice for many anime stans. The Toonami and Adult Swim anime fans will definitely recognize Tsunade.
And anybody who goes on all anime and looked at and watched Naruto, yeah, I don't get my anime from Crunchyroll or Funimation. I get it from pirate sites.
Oh damn! I remember I used to pirate stuff. That was a while ago though. But yeah, right. I forgot. People still pirate stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not pirated. It's basically they see the license is getting ready to expire, and they buy the anime. They buy the license. You know.
Oh, so you're getting it legit.
Yeah. getting it legit. And basically Crunchyroll and Funimation and any American freaking FCC BS can't touch it.
Okay, so I got more of a humble, or not humble, but homely. Oh yeah, so Tsunade. So we got people. See, we get Tsunade gets mad love, but I think she gets mad love while like other people go understated. Like if I had to say one, Meg from Family Guy.
Oh, I mean,
She's got some chonk. She got some chonkiness on her.
I mean, all she got to do is work off the chunks, and like, oh, Hinata. Oh.
I mean, she could be like Hinata, but she's just not very athletic, and she kind of just spends a lot of time in the house. If Meg had a car, and she could like go out and get like some plastic surgery.
Wow.
She would be great. I mean, she would be amazing.
You're choosing violence.
Well, it's just like there's a lot of people like that, you know, like Big Bird from Sesame Street. Not really an anime, but I mean, Big Bird, you got a lot to work with Big Bird. I mean, caring, funny, good sense of humor. I mean, he's a giant bird. So, I mean, it's just like...
If all else fails, you can make it break his neck and have him for dinner.
He's also functions as a potential, like, survival.
Right.
And, yeah, but, like, Hinata, yeah, like, that's... So, it's like, I like Hinata because she can be kind of detached and stuff, but then she can also be, like, very engaging and you know, like, she can basically palm strike you to death. Right.
And look at that.
I'm sorry, Harry. I'm going to take your comment off for a second. Just admire that. I mean, there's not only is she good looking, but she's also not as obnoxious as Sakura. And
basically as much of a, what's the word I'm looking for?
Submissive and breedable, basically.
Yeah.
Without being a femboy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas like Sakura, would you say she was a cutting board?
She's a freaking cutting board.
Yeah, can't go for that, especially if it's not a real person. Like a real person, if they're, you know, happen to be flat chested, it's like, okay, we can be good friends. But like if it's an anime person and they're just like, yeah, well, why put boobs on an anime person? It's like, are you, I mean,
serious?
Do you want people to watch this? Yeah, you know, it's like.
Do you want people to watch your show? Do you want people? It's like the Cowboy Bebop thing. Why do you want to why do you want to cover up somebody who's basically got where she is because she was able to manipulate people via her assets? Do you want people to watch your movie, your live action, your cartoon, your anime? It would be logical to basically to have something that makes it worth it.
Oh God. But yeah, she's good. I mean, if I had to have a harem right now, the images that we have, like if you had said pick a harem of five people to work with, it'd probably be Ilulu, Hinata, Aerodactyl, Vaporeon, Tsunade, and Snorlax would be my top 5 smashable.
For me, my top 5 would be Vaporeon, Kobayashi, Ilulu, Tsunade, and Gardor.
Well, it's settled then. I mean, those. I think that's a good list. If we could create a tier out of our lists, the top ones is pretty much Ilulu,
Yeah.
Tsunade, and Hinata would be the top three. I think top three all time. Minus like some choice shiny Pokemon that are not only personable and emotionally intelligent, but also highly rare, very rare, and will give you the most, fame and stuff as a trophy Pokewife.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are definitely the top three. I mean, in Courage the Cowardly, the dog, you have Courage's owner, that one woman. I forget what her name is.
Uriel.
Yeah, Uriel. I mean, she kind of a gilf. Not gonna lie, kind of a gilf.
After you kick your husband out, picture.
Oh, that's very easy. Muriel. And I mean, it to me, she epitomizes like the difference between a cougar and a gilf, right? Because she's married, she doesn't have to worry about that stuff. So it's kind of like if you tried to flirt with Muriel, she'd be like play all shy, like, oh no, I just want to cook you baby cookies, and I
mean, you necessarily don't not. You necessarily don't. It's like.
But look at that. Look at that thickness right there. And I mean, what makes it even better is small hands. Look how tiny those hands are. I mean, come on.
You're
telling me you're not getting any vibes? You're not getting any vibes from that? I mean,
the cooking part is pretty much what would get me. I mean,
the boots. Look at her boots. Those are grape stomping boots. So not only are you going to have a lovely life with her, but you're going to have wine preserving from your time with her at Temecula or wherever you're at, just that she stomped on with her own grape stomping boots. So it's just like she's just the gift that keeps on giving, gilf that keeps on gilfing.
Wow.
Yeah, amazing. And so, this has been really cool. I think we should definitely do this again. But the anime cartoon edition of Smasher Pass is definitely something that Wendy and I should do more often. This was completely off the cuff, totally unplanned. So we'll definitely come back with more of this. But I have to do more research because I've come out since starting this. You also got Possessed Muriel from when she gets possessed and she's sitting on the bed. I mean, she becomes a fiery redhead gilf, so there's just a lot of complexity to this.
Right. Like, the way I see it is like, I'm gonna send you a website that I use to watch anime.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah, I'm sending it over the phone, over the text message.
I would totally accept that. Yes. And again, that's it. Mm-hmm.
That's it. And again, this Smasher Pass Anime Edition, it's basically because people were doing Smasher Pass with photos of women, and that were highly unobtainable. And if we do it with women that are obtainable, we end up gassing them up. So we might as well do something more realistic.
Yes. Right. And our point with this is to relate to the scrum heap of the manosphere, because we know that struggle is real in all aspects of one's life. And we're a part of the Ticosphere, so we don't really get to experience it. But sometimes watching the Manosphere videos, we're like, what is this? Like, is this like the Section 8 of the Manosphere or something? Because the production quality of these things is like constantly in flux. Like one day it's going real good, the next day, what happened? Like the ball was obviously dropped somewhere along.
Right. And it's like the people they spend all their time on production, and basically
they're spoon feeding you on Gerber with like Gerber meals, Gerber baby food that
and
they
we
bought.
don't want service baby food. We want actual fucking steaks and eggs.
Steak and eggs and potatoes.
Yeah.
Because we want to do stuff. We don't just want to sit around and just chill because we don't have energy because we're being spoon fed baby food in little, like, there's no airplane spoon on this channel, on these channels.
Give me a fork and a Bowie knife. I'll feed myself.
And we're not using Snap and MGT to pay for our meals. Or sometimes it turns into MG C-SPAN, and we're not down for that. We want a little bit of Spike in or Sci-Fi or Adult Swim mixed in with our content. That's how I was raised. I wasn't raised to watch C-SPAN. No. Would it have been better for me if I paid attention to some town halls? Maybe, but that's not what I'm here on YouTube for. I'm here to be entertained, and I would like to continue to entertain people. I don't want them to be bored just listening to, some people parasiting off of the Manosphere. No, hell no. Come on, what is this? I say that a lot when I watch other people's shows. Like, what the heck is this? So yeah, but that's gonna be it. We're gonna end it out. We are the dynamic duo of Wind and Yam. You can check out our channels.
I basically facilitate the BS according to everybody else, and I basically encourage it. And Yam basically.
Yes. I'm just a kid.
Yeah. I guess.
I'm just a kid, so. But with that, be well, stay healthy, always improve, and we out. Oh yeah, the girl from Foster's Home is also pretty nice.
What's up?
The redhead from Foster's Home from Imaginary Friends.
Oh yeah, Frankie.
She's hot. Frankie. Oh, and she has a name like that, like Frankie. That's really hot. It's like some somebody from New York.